Hello, welcome back to Simple Trends. Without house help, there is a lot of work at home. Even though the family members pitch in, it would be easier to make one pot lunch without compromise on the nutrition and the taste part. Let's make a simple and easy pudina pulao and a black chana gravy. Both being one pot recipes, there is no burden of washing a lot of vessels too. For the chana gravy, I have taken half cup of black chana soaked overnight. You can also use the white Kabuli chana, but I prefer using the black one. 2 large onions roughly chopped. A few cloves of garlic and a small piece of ginger. 2 large tomatoes roughly chopped. 1/4 teaspoon garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon dhania powder, 1 teaspoon chili powder and salt to taste. 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder, 3 teaspoons of cooking oil and 1 cup of water. A few curry leaves and a handful of coriander leaves to garnish. We will grind the onion, garlic, ginger and tomato to a fine paste. You need not add much water to this as the onion and tomato will give the required water to make the paste. Once the paste is ready, the gravy gets ready in 10 to 15 minutes. In a 3-liter cooker, add 3 teaspoons of oil. Add 1/4 teaspoon mustard. When it begins to splutter, add the paste of the onions and tomatoes. Add the chili powder, dhania powder, garam masala powder, salt and turmeric powder and cook it for a minute. To this, add the soaked chana, mix well and cook for 1 minute. Now add 1 cup of water to this. Add a few curry leaves, close and cook for 6 whistles on high. 6 whistles done. Allow the pressure to settle down on its own. Open and mix well. The gravy is done and the chana is also cooked well. You can garnish with a little chopped coriander. If you want it to be a little thick, you can boil for a few minutes. While the gravy is getting ready, we can make the pudina pulao also. I have washed and soaked 1 cup of Jeeraga Samba rice for 30 minutes. You can also use basmati rice, but Jeeraga Samba gives a better flavor and taste to this. 1 small bunch of fresh pudina leaves from my garden. 2 large onions finely chopped. 2 tomatoes and 2 tablespoons of coconut. A few cloves of garlic, a piece of ginger and 1 green chilli. Grind all these together along with the coconut. Adding coconut is optional, but it gives a very good taste. You can also replace the coconut with a few spoons of coconut milk. To temper, I am going to take only 1/4 teaspoon mustard and 1/2 teaspoon jeera. Grind the ginger, garlic, 2 tablespoons of coconut, green chilli and tomato along with the pudina leaves and make it to a coarse paste. Don't add water while grinding. In a cooker, I add 1 tablespoon ghee, 2 teaspoons of cooking oil. I use groundnut oil, but you can use any other cooking oil of your choice. Add 1/4 teaspoon mustard, 1/2 teaspoon jeera, a few broken cashew nuts, 1 bay leaf, 1 ilaichi, 1 clove and 1 small piece of cinnamon for the flavor. Cook on low till the cashew nuts turn golden brown. Now add the chopped onions and fry for a minute. Add the pudina coconut paste and cook on a low flame for 1 more minute. Add the needed salt. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and 1 cup of the rice which I had washed, soaked and drained. For 1 cup of rice, add 1 3/4 cup of water. Mix well. Close and cook for just 2 whistles on high. 2 whistles done. Allow the pressure to settle on its own. Now let's open and mix the rice gently. The flavorful and tasty Pudina Pulao is ready. This will be an easy lunchbox recipe too. The chana gravy will take care of the protein needed in the diet. Easy 1-pot lunch, Pudina Pulao and black chana gravy is ready to be served. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Subscribe and hit the bell icon if you have come across my videos for the first time. Your likes and comments are my energy boosters, so drop them generously. See you all in another useful and interesting video. Bye.